Hello, everyone. Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. You're welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. What are you guys drinking tonight? Well, to be fair, it is a midweek, so I definitely understand not drinking anything strong. I'm just going to be having a peppermint tea because your girl is in her healthy era. So, yes, but I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're feeling. Please hit that like button as you come in. Today, let's not be stingy with the likes, everybody. We have a good show for you guys tonight. There are so many clips that I want us to talk about. So, there is a lot of Real Housewives of Potomac, some Real Housewives of Atlanta, Shamea. So we will be talking about Shamea. We are going to be talking about Gizelle, Tia, Angel, the Colorado trip. We're going to be talking about Married to Medicine. There has been a whole lot of updates on Married to Medicine. I also want to know what you guys think about the latest episode of Married to Medicine. So we'll also get into that. All I ask is please hit that like button as you come in and please share this live so that other people can join as well. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Everyone, say hello to Tommy. Tommy is our mod over here on Reviews and Recaps. So say hello to our beautiful mod. Welcome to the live. Yes, thank you very much. You welcome as well. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's get into it. So, what should we start with? I know I'm giving you guys some time to come in, so maybe I'll start on a slightly softer note, and then we'll get into some other things afterwards. So, let's start here. Let me share my. It is so funny. I was trying to click on something else and I ended up still clicking on the wrong thing. Give me a second. Let me share this one. This is a good place to start. Something a little light, not too much, as we start tonight's show. Okay, guys. All right, let's go. So I haven't watched this, but I already know it's about to be some BS. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, of course I have to keep pausing because it's YouTube, just FYI.
Pulling her away, do you think Ashley might have gone in for Mauricio?
I think Stacey would have landed.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Ooh, not Stacey. I thought Stacey was trying to be a wing woman for Ashley. I don't know. I know Stacey definitely seemed very, very eager to be the matchmaker, absolutely. But do you guys really think that Stacey would have gone for Mauricio? Guys, nah, I need you all to vote on this for me, please. Do you think do you think that Stacey would have gone for Mauricio? Let me know in the chat. Do you believe what Gizelle is saying about Stacey basically may have gone for Mauricio?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I think
she's
that's-
with Timo.
Is she? Oh,
Giselle said, is she? Girl, she is with Timo. She said she's with Timo. She said it so many times. I do agree that they are a very awkward looking couple. And I don't know what they do over there at their house, but the lady has said she is with Timo. So Giselle, respect that.
Okay.
I think that if she could have had a moment with Mauricio, and I said that at the end, she would have loved it.
Oh, I think it's not just she that would have loved it. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't she say that if Kaya was not in the picture, she may have done some things with Mauricio? So it sounds like maybe you're projecting, baby, because you were very vocal about Mauricio, honey. Mm-mm-mm. So it's like, who do we believe? Because you look like you were ready to get on with Mauricio, but you decided to hold off, and because you know Kyle. So I don't know, guys. But do you guys think that Stacey really wanted Mauricio? I think if anything, the vibe was definitely given more not Stacey, Ashley.
If you hadn't been there pulling her away, do you think Ashley might have gone in for Mauricio?
That's what I think is more likely. So it's actually quite funny for her to say that she doesn't think that it would have been Stacey. That's an interesting one. Hey Bajan B, thank you for joining. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Tommy says Gizelle loves starting ish. She was over there gushing. Yep. She was definitely gushing over Mauricio at the after show. She had a lot to say about Mauricio. So it's kind of surprising for her to say Stacey. Like, girl, you looks like you were hot for Mauricio, in my opinion. So when did that change? That's the one question that I have. When did it change? When did it become Stacey gushing over Mauricio? Last I checked, you're the one that looks like you were ready to risk it all. Okay.
So how are you occupying your time?
I will say Stacey looks very happy to be in his presence. She definitely looks very happy. She also looked like she was gushing, but then again, that's how Stacey be smiling every time. So we don't know if she's doing the QVC face or if she's definitely happy to be in his presence, but she definitely looks happy.
I'm leaving tomorrow to Steamboat Springs.
Okay.
And then yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So yeah, right now I'm just gonna walking around looking for a watering hole.
Okay.
Gizelle said, "No, not my man. Mm-mm-mm. You are not going near that man." Okay, that's what it was definitely given. But yeah, I think she did cover that in the she did cover that in, where was it again? The after show, that she did not want like a Beverly Hills Kyle, versus Potomac drama. So I get that. Evening Bajan. So yeah, I definitely feel like that's probably what that was about. But what do you lot think? Do you guys think it was Gizelle that was gushing over Mauricio? Do you think it's Ashley? Do you think it's Stacey? This person says any reason to bring up Stacey. They weren't even talking about Stacey. I know, she loves her some Stacey. 100% Ashley would have. She went after her friend's child. Yes, she would, absolutely would have. I feel like there are no boundaries with Ashley. If Ashley wants something, Ashley will get it. Gizelle is just deflecting from the fact that she actually wants Mauricio. She wasn't blocking Ashley because of Kyle, it was because she wants him. Oh my gosh. Well, I think she definitely wants him, but I don't think that she would definitely have anything to do with him because of the whole Kyle of it all. Gizelle was giving she wanted him. Yes, Gizelle came across a little just jealous that her bestie was having a little fun with Stacey. Ooh, interesting perspective. What do you guys think? For those of you in the chat, do you feel like Gizelle was a little jealous that Ashley and Stacey were getting along? Let me know what y'all think, because that's what the people are saying in the chat. Let me look in our chat and see what's going on. Watch out, she was rubbing his back. She's giving him the kitsy. Don't care what she says. Oh, I did notice her rubbing his back, but I was just like, ooh, I didn't even know what to do with that. I just thought maybe it was like I like you, but I can't go there because of Kyle. So I'm just, rub your back and do little things here and there. That's what I thought it was about. I didn't really think that maybe they have done something. But now that you say it, I'm like, should I really be thinking? Should I really be thinking about it like that? Okay, so guys, there is a poll in the chat. So if you guys are able to please vote in the poll so that I know what you guys think. I definitely think that so far it looks like it's a mixture. We have people who think that Stacey wanted Maurizio, and then I can also see some people saying no, Gizelle was being messy. So you lot let me know. Just keep voting in the poll and I'll give it a few minutes and then I'll come back to see what you guys are saying. But I feel like Bajan definitely threw a spanner in the works because I did not think about it before. But the way she was rubbing his back definitely was something that I noticed at the time, but I didn't literally register it as maybe she's done a little something with him. I just registered it as she wants to do something with him, but she cannot. So the best she can do is like give him a little pat on the back, all that kind of stuff in public. So that's what I thought. Bajan says he don't want them hoes. He most probably hit and run. Definitely, I feel like he is probably here for a good time, not a long time. So I don't think he'll be taking none of them seriously. But it was given Ashley was looking for her next husband, honey. Like, Ashley, aren't you dating Josh or whatever his name is? It's like, do you want Josh or not? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you want him or not? Like, what are we really doing? Also, guys, we only have like a little bit of likes. Like, the likes are not matching. So please hit that like button as you come in. I don't want to be begging for likes today. Today is Tuesday, honey. So please hit that like button. Please and thank you. Okay, so Bajan says there's back rubbing and then there's back rubbing. Okay, so it was definitely given a little back rubbing because the way she was like proper rubbing his back was definitely very affectionate. I noticed that and I was just like, that is so weird. And the way she kept trying to cock block, I understand the whole Kyle of it all, but then it also gave a little bit like, I like him, I don't want y'all flirting with him. And so I definitely think it's like a mixture of things, to be honest. Gizelle was upset because she couldn't get him for herself. Giselle's comments about Mauricio and enjoying him horizontally so completely inappropriate, but she's talking about Stacey, so sick of her. Yes, and that's exactly something I noticed. It's like you're talking about all that, fawning over him and everything, but in the same breath, then you're also talking about Stacey's the one that seems to want him. It sounds like all of y'all want him. So maybe y'all want to take turns at this point. So yeah. I definitely think that the whole thing was just very, very weird. And it's like, Ashley, girl, I never know if you're dating or you're not. One minute you're dating Josh, the next minute you're away from Josh. Now you're eyeing Maurizio. It's like, Josh, if you're listening, that lady is just using you as a placeholder. You don't have the kind of money she is used to. You don't have what it is that she is accustomed to. She needs a man with money that is long, and she needs you to come a little bit older looking. Okay? She likes a silver fox. You're not there yet. You're young in the face, probably young in the money aspect as well. So it's not giving that she wants anything to do with you genuinely, in my opinion. I think it's just a load of nonsense. And she's just dragging it out, knowing fully well that she has no plans of dating you long term. You're here for a good time, not a long time. And I hope that boy knows that. Because I was really surprised that he even took her back after. Like, bear in mind, he took her back after the whole like playing in his face on the show. He took her back. They're dating. When she went and watched What Happens Live, she said, yeah, her and Josh are back together. So, Josh, bro, she does not want you. She is just using you as a placeholder, in my opinion. Ashley is thirsty. Josh Jackson and now Kyle's husband. Yes, she's definitely like extending that roster. I will say that. Tommy says, please hit the like button as you watch your. Thanks, Tommy. And yes, please listen to Tommy. Josh probably knows he's a placeholder, to be honest. I definitely agree. You think he knows? I read it differently. You think he knows that he's a placeholder? Maybe she's a placeholder for him too. Maybe she brings him access. Another that's a plot twist. I love a good plot twist. Now I'm wondering, do you think that she gives him access that he normally doesn't have? And now he's just like, ooh, wonderful. Let me continue to date Ashley, even though I know she's using me as a placeholder. I don't care about her either, but let's keep dating each other for now. Like, I do wonder whether that's what it is. And if that's what it is, I guess we all know what kind of time it is. You know what time it is. Okay. All right, let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. Bashan says, Ashley reminds me of someone who just smells of fish. Oh my God, not fish. Oh my gosh, it's like, Ashley is probably sitting at home like, how did I get in it? What did I do? Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so funny. I think it's because of her tacky behavior, but I bet like if she smells of fish, like the people would have told her, yo, they did not even let Stacey get away with the breath. They would not let Ashley get away with, you know, smelling of fish. Mm-mm-mm. Can't even imagine smelling of fish and just roaming around the streets. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Okay. Tommy says these men will do anything to get laid. Yeah, definitely. A lot of these men will, there's no limit. Nothing is holding them back. Whatever they need to do, they'll do what needs to be done. So, goes without saying. Ah. Passion says keep her lips. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let me see what y'all are saying about the vote. Do you think Stacey wanted Mauricio? 33% of you said yes. Oh, okay. And then 67% of y'all said no, Gizelle is being messy. Okay, so it sounds like yes. So no still wins. People feel like Gizelle is just being messy. Do you know one thing about Gizelle? Yeah, I feel like Gizelle knows how to play the game. Gizelle knows how to make sure whenever she goes on these shows, she will say something that will get us talking about it. There's some people that like when they go and watch What Happens Live, we don't even cover it because there's really nothing to talk about, nothing to cover. But I feel like Gizelle always manages. She really always manages to like whenever she goes and watch What Happens Live, we leave or she leaves and then we have so many clips and stuff to talk about. I feel like she at this point I think she does it intentionally. I think she knows that the people are going to talk and the people don't like her and so she definitely does not shy away from throwing shade. Um but yeah, in a way, I think like the way Giselle is very conducive for housewives. For the kind of like hate that she gets and the way she doesn't give a dang. Like I feel like that's how housewives should be, or the whole job will stress you out, in my opinion. But let's move on to some other things. So you all know we have been talking about Jackson and he and Ashley. And since we're talking about Ashley and how she may or may not smell of fish, oh, that is so funny. Bajan cracks me up with that. Um, let's just say Jackson was brought into the conversation at Watch What Happens Live. I was quite shocked to see him. I was a little bit taken aback. I didn't think that he was going to be showing up at Watch What Happens Live. Of like, why? What is he really doing there? But then at the same time, I feel like Charisse had her own press tour about it. It's only right for Jackson to be able to speak on it as well. Think about Ashley had her own press tour about it. Charisse had lots to say about it. And now it sounds like Jackson is here to speak for himself. So we will go into that. So that's Jackson.
Oh, Jackson Jordan. This is our first bartender truth bomb. Jackson Jordan. Was all that happened a kiss?
This is the thing. It's like, was all that, it's like, actually, you just made this so messy. That boy was probably like, I will never kiss you again because he probably kissed you thinking that nobody will ever find out. You will keep it on the low, but you refuse to keep it on the low.
Well, Andy, I don't kiss and tell. I'm a gentleman.
That's right.
So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
He's left us to fill in the gaps. So, y'all, let me know. Do you think Ashley did a little bit more than kiss Jackson? I personally think a little bit more than that happened because why are you talking about it so much? And why does it feel like when Ashley kind of recants it, she's like smiling and it's too much for me. It's like just a little kiss did that to you? Mm-mm-mm. I feel like there was definitely more to that. Oh, what lawsuit? I'm not aware of the lawsuit. Oh, actually, Giselle's lawsuit with Eminem. Yes, yes, yes. I'm aware of that. If I knew when What Will Happens was live and she was there, I'd be asking some questions. I'm gonna warn her out. Yeah. Keep Giselle on her toes, honey. Fashion says, please don't bring Jackson's mother back. Yep, I definitely agree. I don't think she adds anything to the show. It's funny when I see some people in the comments telling her like, oh, she adds so much to the show and she should be on the show. I'm like, I never seen anything that lady has added to the show. Sorry, not sorry. Like, no. Now it could be editing, but for me, I've just not seen anything that makes me feel like, yo, she needs to be a full cast member. Passion says Jackson should go and get checked out. I'm just gonna leave it there. That was Passion. That wasn't me.
What led up to the kiss?
Well,
You could tell he doesn't even want to talk about it. He's probably just like, yo, I'm just here. Like,
I gave Ashley a ride home, and that happened.
yeah, like he's really just like not giving us any context. And I love that because that's how it should be. I don't need the context of how you kissed or did not kiss somebody.
Have you and Ashley spoken since the story of your kiss came out?
We have not.
Were you upset that she brought it up to your mom on camera?
Well, I don't really tell my mom stuff about that. I don't discuss my love life with my mom.
I think he answers questions very well. I think that a lot of men could have like just felt like slighted by the way Ashley has handled things, and they could have come out saying swinging, right? But he definitely did not do that. I think he was just like, yeah, we're not going into that. I'm keeping it as PG as possible. I'm not saying anything, not confirming anything, nothing she hasn't said herself. And I think that you can definitely tell that he seems like who knows, but he seems all right, like all right as the person, at least has some level of morals. Ashley gave him Bashan thinks that Ashley gave him full service kiss, blow, and ooh, okay, so she gave him the full experience, according to Bashan. Yeah, it's definitely given they did way more than kiss. I will say that. It's given they did way more than kiss.
I kind of keep that to myself, so I kind of was a little disappointed, but yeah.
If the opportunity presented itself, would you kiss Ashley again?
How about no? Like, if he doesn't say no, I'll be pissed at him. And guys, please, let's hit that like button. The likes are not matching. Please and thank you. But it's like, if I were in his shoes, I would be like, no, I'm not kissing Ashley again. Let's see what he says, though.
Good question. Well, I don't need a storyline, so I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
He's like, he does not want to be the subject of a storyline, so he is not doing that again. That's what it sounds like. He didn't say those words, but that's what I'm taking from the words that he has said. At this point, I'm filling in between those gaps, honey. He said no. It's a no for him moving forward, and I don't blame him. Like, actually, that man kissed you in private. It wasn't even on camera, yet you brought it to the show. You've talked about it on Watch What Happens Live. You've talked about it to whoever cares to listen. Yeah, I don't blame him. I would also be checked out. I would not want anything to do with you again. So it's no shock that he has not reached out to her since that. Tommy says Jackson is a smooth talker. Oh, do you like Jackson? Does Tommy like Jackson? Tommy, who's your type anyway? Do you like Jackson? But yeah, I agree with you. I'm just joking. I agree with you that Jackson is a smooth talker. Yeah, you can tell from the way he's talking. He's just like chill about it. It feels like it's not an ideal situation, but since that's what she has done, then it is what it is. That's the vibe that he is giving. But yeah. Passion says that's private. Yeah. All right, let's see.
Jackson Jordan, have you kissed any of your mom's other friends?
Andy is messy. Andy is so messy. What do you mean have you kissed any of your mom's other friends? So now he's meant to now out himself. It's like, yo, he's not gonna out himself. He did not out himself the first time anyway. That was Ashley's job. That's what Ashley did. So let's see how he answers that one.
No, I'm not.
He said, no, I've not. So it sounds like he really has not kissed anyone else, actually. So good for you. Let's keep it that way. Unless you want to be back on Real Housewives of Potomac, honey.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what the people are saying. Someone says, mind you, you can tell he was raised with some respect. He didn't need to glorify it. Meanwhile, Ashley thought it was fun and games. You live and you learn, young man. Stay away from the Ashleys of the world. Ooh, that is a word. Good word on this Tuesday evening. Nini is me right now. Like, I'm just like, please. The difference between how Ashley was raised and how this gentleman was raised. Yep, his cue is a good son. Why is he even a guest on is my question. Yeah, because Ashley has been talking about him. So, Andy brought him up so he can talk for himself. Why do I feel like Cherie set this scheme up to come to us with the BS so she can be asked to be back for the next season? No, I don't think she would exploit her son like that. I just don't think that. Okay, I'm done with the comments on this one. Let's see. Okay, so y'all still voting on the if Stacey wanted Mauricio. Yeah, it still seems most people believe that Giselle's just being messy. So still on track. Okay, so let's move on to let me see. Okay, so I've done this. Let's move on to this. And then we'll end it on this one. Okay. So let me share this tab instead. So a sneak peek came out for Real Housewives of Potomac. Who blocked you on Insta? Gizelle? Bajan, what were you over there saying in her comments that she blocked you on Instagram? Bajan is cracking me up. I'm like, what did you say to the lady? What did you say to the lady? That is so funny. She blocked you. That is so funny. Please let us know what you said to her that she blocked you. Like, maybe is either she blocked you. Did you say anything on her page, or were you on like maybe some public pages saying stuff about her? Because like I could definitely understand on my personal page, like if someone starts talking about me or if I see comments that are so negative about me, even if it's not about me, if I see someone just being extremely negative, I'm like, yo, I'm blocking you, please. So I don't know why she blocked you. Let me know. Okay. So Champagne Charlie. Oh, that is funny. Okay. All right, let's play the sneak peek. I have to keep pausing it. But let me refresh it so it starts from the start. All right, let's go.
3 hours. What? Why? Someone dropped me a pin of where they were, and they took us that total opposite direction. Don't.
Oh my gosh, guys, this trip is a trip from hell at this point. This trip is a trip from hell. I don't know. Maybe Angel just doesn't have good luck with trips, like planning trips. Like, girl, this is not a good look for your business, sis.
You know where we're going already, Angel?
Don't you have a Wonderland company that you take?
You see, now Wendy is bringing it up. Don't you have a Wonderland company? And this is the thing. This is why I wish that Angel did not decide to handle this trip, because you are too new to it. You clearly have not been hosting people, because if you've been hosting people, you would know there are very basic things that you should do as a host. And so I just don't understand why, like, I just don't get it. Like, now everybody's thinking Wonderland is not a very good business. People will probably be thinking, like, can we trust Angel to plan us a trip, or would we end up with no activities, no water, nobody at the venue. These are some of the things that people will start to think about. And so, like, I just don't think it's a good look for her business. Bajan says she didn't leave a comment on Giselle's personal page, but it was one of those random pages when she came out with her BS about Ashi. Oh. So Gizelle be in the comments of these pages, honey. She saw you and was like, "Yep, I'm done," and blocked you. Oh, that is so funny.
People on excursion.
We definitely doing some wandering.
You never done this before?
Exactly. So now people are wondering, you have a Wonderland business, you ain't never done this before, yet you brought us to come and do this. Like, what are we doing? So then she's like, it's an exclusive location. It's like, girl, if you want to take them to an exclusive location, this is what I mean about she hasn't hosted enough things in her life. If you want to take someone or people or a group of people to an exclusive location, you need to know the location. You need to have been to the location by yourself. Check the location out. Make sure it actually is legit. Oh, it was Charisse that blocked you, not Gizelle. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. That tracks. But yeah, back to this Wonderland. If you're going to any location, if you're hosting something, you need to go to that location beforehand. You need to, if you're not going before the day to check and make sure everything is good, you need to at least go on the day earlier, some hours before, to make sure everything is good. The thing about events, trips, sometimes things go wrong. Most times things go wrong. Something that you would need to fix on the day, something happens. If you don't get there in advance, you're not going to know. So I just don't know why she didn't plan to get there as the host 2 hours earlier, 3 hours earlier, way before the girls. Go there, check the place, be the one sending your location to the people, not someone else sending location to you and you can't even get there. That's not okay.
So exclusive, you don't even know about it.
I'll take that. But trust me, I've beat up on myself a lot. We have been driving a very long time.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you guys think, please let me put a poll up, because I'm even tired of this trip. And low-key, I feel like this seems to be making it a little bit like, if this is the kind of trip, this is what we have seen about the trip. Imagine the things we have not seen about this trip. Let me just put a poll up. Like, do you think Angel is a bad host? I'm gonna put that. Then I'm also going to put another one later on to find out, do you guys think that the girls are too hard on Angel about this trip? After this, I don't think so. After this, I'm not too sure. I don't think so. Because it's like, first, no water. No, let me go back. First, you divide the group. You put 2 people with you an hour away, and then the rest of the girls in a random house an hour away, right? So that's one. Then the second thing that you did is the house. Well, you put them in a house that has no water. Fine. Then they ask you to come for a sleepover. You don't say you don't want to go to the sleepover. You make it seem like you need to check with your husband, and that's why you're probably not going to be able to come to the sleepover. Then you don't check in with your guests to make sure they are okay. Then finally, there is a so-called place that you're meant to go to fish, and the host is 3 hours late to the venue. And you guys are having to sit by the roadside. That's crazy. You guys are having to sit by the roadside. It's crazy business. And it's so funny because I'm noticing that a lot of people have been saying lately, is production. Production was the one that planned it. Here is the thing. whoever it is that is planning, let me say allegedly, but whoever it is that is planning the trip is the one that tells production, okay, these are the activities. I want us to book this, 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 this. Production pays for it. All production's alleged involvement in is paying for it. They are not the ones that would be looking for the apartment. Whoever it is that is taking responsibility for the trip is the one that does that. Allegedly. So I don't buy the whole Angel production. We're trying to set Angel up. No, she would have been the one that would have gone to production saying, oh, I want to take them to this. I want to do this. I want to do that. And production, because they already probably know that this is about to be some BS, they're not going to tell her, oh, you know, it's an hour away. Should you really be doing that? No, production will let it happen because that is what she said she wanted. So I don't think that people need to be blaming production, in my opinion, personally.
Thought that you guys would already be an experience.
What are we gonna do without you there?
We don't fly or fish.
I don't even know why.
So the people don't fish. Now they're out here at the gas station waiting for Angel, and Angel can't even get there. Angel can't even get there. And this is why Iloki feels like I'm not surprised Monique said what Monique said. Because think about it. Most people's husbands would have gone there in advance to wait for the girls to get there so that it's fishing, so that the girls will feel supported, all that kind of stuff, while Angel is trying to find her way. Right? So it's just all very, very odd to me. Guys, I've put a vote in a poll in the chat. Guys, please vote. Let us know what you think. Do you think that Angel is a bad host? Put it in the chat. Let us know what you think.
I loosed the reins of taking over this trip because when I did, it's a disaster again. Like in flames, like whoosh.
So it sounds like Gizelle first said she was taking over the trip, and then it sounds like Gizelle decided not to, and they decided to give Angel another shot, only for Angel to cock it up, it seems, by not showing up to the location because she was 3 hours late and because she was lost. Like, I feel like the ladies have tried at this point. I feel like the ladies have tried. Bajan said, Angel annoys me. She got plenty to say in confessionals, but nothing to their faces. Absolutely. She never has anything to say in their faces. She just smiles and eats whatever ish they give her and just smiles. But in the confessionals, she has lots to say. And it's like, girl, why didn't you say this to them in their face?
If y'all had just stayed at the Four Seasons, we all would have been together and gone to the right place.
Now, if you guys remember, they all said, oh, we should all stay at the Four Seasons together. Are you guys staying? And Angel made it seem like she was also going to stay with the people at the Four Seasons. So it turns out they didn't. And now they cannot get to the location they're meant to get to. At this point, I don't blame Gizelle. Gizelle gave her exactly what she deserves at this point. I don't blame Ashley, Stacey, whoever decides to call her out now. I do not blame any of them. Because Angel, this is nonsense.
We're on the side of the road, which I don't do. I mean, that food
Look at how they really are, like on the side of the road, fam.
truck, which I don't do. Drinking alcohol from.
They're literally eating from a food truck. That's crazy. Now, that's not to say that people can't eat from food trucks. No, but imagine you came and you were expecting luxury, and then you're ending up at the side of the road eating at a food truck.
The gas station.
This is a gas station margarita.
Experience is still there for you.
The experience is still there for you. So what? They should go and fish by themselves when they don't know how to fish? Angel, you're the host. Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, are you actually okay? These people don't know how to fish. You brought them. You said, oh, let's fish. It's going to be a wonderful experience, all of that. And now you're telling them the experience is still there for them. So what are they supposed to do? Show up to fish without anything to fish with? Like, what are we doing?
Do you know what time it is? It's 2 o'clock. Are you kidding? And you don't even know where you are.
So how far is the excursion from the airport?
This is wow.
So then the place you want them to fish, because it's exclusive, is 2 hours away. And this is why I feel like, Angel, you lack hosting skills. There is no way anybody is flying on the same day and you plan an activity for them that is 2 hours away from their airport. It doesn't make sense. Every time I travel anywhere in the world, the day that I have my flight, I am doing things around wherever the flight is at. The maximum I'm going to do is a 40 minutes drive. But for her to be doing 40 minutes, 2 hours drive is a lot. What if there's traffic? What if there's significant traffic? You're not getting there for hours. And so I feel like a lot of people are giving Angel excuses. But at this point, with this sneak peek I'm seeing, I do not have any sympathy left for her. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Have no sympathy left for her. You planned this trip. How can you plan somewhere that is 2 hours away from their airport on the day that they have to fly it? And it wasn't even an early thing. You guys did not say, let's wake up first thing in the morning, flight is late at night, let's go fishing, and then we can get back, get ready, get, chill, have some lunch, and then go to the airport. But no, it's like everything is just not well thought out and planned. And I think part of it is because she probably is like, I live in Colorado. As soon as this is done, I'm going home. And she's not thinking about her guests that need to travel. And this is all signs of not being a great host. So the business that you are running, which involves hosting people, you need to definitely work on that or have someone manage it. Dang, Angel, I can't defend you anymore. She shouldn't have pulled the Gizelle room stunt with a messy trip. Gizelle was on her neck. Yep. But I even think, like, even if she gave Gizelle a fantastic room, Gizelle would still be on her neck because this trip has been terrible. Like, I have to give it to everybody. This trip has been terrible. It's no surprise that everybody is frustrated. Didn't realize it was a rental. The way Angel carried on, I thought it was a second home. Yes, that's another thing the girls kept saying. Like, the girls were like, you kept saying you're going to bring us into your home. You're bringing us into your home. And then all of a sudden, it's not the home. So everybody's a little confused. Like, is this your home? Is this not your home? It's all very, very weird. Shut up, Ashi. Bajan definitely does not like Ashi. From time where there was no water, I'm going home, and I do not blame you. Because what are we doing? What are we doing? There is no way I'm going to be there just chilling, not being able to shower for 2 days, and then now we have to fish in the middle of nowhere, and then the host is not there. I don't blame the girls for deciding they're going to the airport. I would as well. Like, what are we doing? She and the Colbys. Oh, I loved Dynasty. I really did love that show.
No, I think that's it. That's probably where the trip ends for us.
We're turning around.
Gizelle said we are turning around. That is it for me. We have had enough.
And we're going to the airport.
Why y'all been
Yeah. Someone says, I'm sorry, but production did this to sabotage her. No. How can production do this to sabotage her? I don't think so. I think she booked it. People just don't want to accept that she may really be that slow. I think she found the accommodations and then production booked what she provided. Production do not have to check how far it is. They expect you as the host to have done that. So I think people are so quick to blame production, but I don't think production is to blame in this one. Y'all let me know. Do you think production sabotaged her? Let me ask the people. So 75 of y'all think Angel is a bad host, and I definitely would agree with that. And then there's 25 people that I thought it would be a unanimous decision, but I guess there's 25 of y'all that writes for Angel. Um, do you guys think production tried to sabotage the trip? Because I do not think production tried to sabotage the trip, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think? I'm just writing that in the chat. I tried sabotage the trip. Okay. Oh, I actually wanted to put a third one. Yeah, but it's fine. I wanted to put a third one where I say, yes, no, Angel did this to herself. Honestly, I feel like Angel did this to herself. Honey, you are new to the show. Who do you even think you are to be volunteering to do a cast trip? Like, this goes back to, like, having the high sense of self. And it's great to have a high sense of self, but I feel like this is inflated at this point because there's no way. It's given inflated sense of self. You think you're higher than you are because who are you? You have not been in the group long enough to be planning no trips. So even the fact that she planned a trip was even wrong to begin with. And so it's like production were like, if she wants to volunteer and give us content, we're not going to say no. And I don't blame them. I'm not going to say no to content that you provide. I didn't force you to provide the content. You came and told us like, "Oh, I would love to host the trip." And then I said yes. And you hosted the trip however you deemed fit. So guys, vote in the chat. Let me know, do you guys think production tried to sabotage Angel? Sabotage the trip with Angel. So it seems like one person thinks production tried to sabotage the trip. Let's keep voting so I know what the people think. But interesting that one person thinks production tried to sabotage. Let me copy the link for those who want to come in and chime in, just in case you feel strongly about thinking production um try to sabotage the trip. I put a link in the chat if you want to come up. But let's keep seeing what the people are saying in the chat. This trip is the star of the show at this point. This is the most interesting thing that we've had since Potomac started this season. I will say that. Angel can't catch a break. Nothing has gone right in this trip. There has to be some sabotage involved because how did this trip go so left? Maybe I don't understand why people feel like they want to go for something. Like, could it just be that the simple answer is the truth? That Angel is just not very good at hosting things. Like, I just don't think this. This trip is something. I feel bad for Angel. Well, lesson 1, 2, 3. Don't split the group whilst on vacation. Angel should have known better. Everything in Colorado is spread out. Yep. She definitely should not have split the group. I think that's the beginning of the problem. I suspect maybe she was trying to be shady by splitting the group, but that was the biggest mistake she made. Production didn't do anything. Colorado did. She should have just called up Coach Prime. Oh my God, what is happening? This is a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the BS. Well, we're definitely doing some wondering. I know that cracks me up too. This disaster of a trip is working in Jeezy's favor. Production, you are more exposed than Jeezy. Production is to blame for the bad accommodations, but then again, they needed a storyline. Everyone keeps saying production. All production do is pay the bills. Production are not the ones looking for the accommodations. They pay the bills. You find the accommodations. I think Monique even said it. You find the accommodations, production pays. I don't know how it's all of a sudden become production is to blame. I just don't get that. I feel like production gets blamed for everything. And for some reason, there's no one thinks about no self-control or someone being able to determine or accountability. Nah. I feel like How can production don't live in Colorado? Production will not know where to go and all these things. They don't know all of that. They're not going to do that work when you can do it. You're the one that said you want to do the work. Do it. Bastion says, as for picture frame K, she ain't no friend to Angel. She has never had her back. Now, that is something I agree with. I've said it so much on this channel, and I really agree. And if Angel knew what was good for her, she will shift gears and stop being in an alliance with K. K does not have her back. I think that Tia has her back. Isn't that so funny? Tia has her back more than K does. Let that sink in. Tia that just met her. Tia that just met Angel has her back more. Has her back more than her so-called bestie. That's crazy. Imagine. Tia having your back more than your bestie? That is crazy work. So you're over there calling someone your bestie when they don't really have your back. It's like you're wasting your time, your energy. There's no point deceiving yourself to say that this person is your best friend. That is not your best friend, honey. She should have spoken up and said she didn't want Gizelle and Ashley on a trip. Yeah, she should have. Or she shouldn't have even organized the trip to begin with, right? You're too new to the show. You don't talk to most of the girls. You don't have any sort of relationships with any of the girls. Why are you hosting the trip to begin with? So I feel like you volunteered and then it all went to S. Yeah, so allegedly production also pays for them. If it's an overseas trip, production will also pay for it as well. If you notice, all of their overseas trip with housewives, they're usually not in first class. They're just traveling coach because that's what production can afford. So yeah, I definitely think that production pays for the overseas trips and even local trips and overseas trips. Baton says Tia is a pick me going off her thought Gizelle was Tia her close friend. Yeah. So I think Tia is definitely Gizelle's close friend. And so I think Tia has an alliance with Gizelle. You can see even in the way in which she talks to Gizelle, she definitely does not want to lose her good graces with Gizelle. So I definitely think that there's something there. But I do like how Tia is standing up for Angel even more than Kay is. Okay, so let me just get the next clip I wanted to talk about. And I need to drink a little bit of peppermint tea because I feel like my mouth is dry now. I've spoken so much, my mouth is dry. Let me share this and then I'm gonna drink my tea in the background.
Enjoy Aspen?
We're all getting on this beautiful private jet and it's heated and it's arguing and it's like, it's time to take off. And it's just like, it was hard to really just be in the moment and enjoy it because everybody was so frustrated, you know?
Yep. I definitely think that Angel dropped the ball. I think Angel should have apologized before they even got on the jet. Angel should have messaged those ladies in the morning, checked in with them, supported them, because not doing that definitely cost her her trip, I feel. I think it was the start of things going way left.
Oh, and it was really a Jet 2 holiday. The jet was symbolic of the type of holiday it was. It was a Jet 2 holiday. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. This is my first time in Colorado, so it was like, that was really like the most memorable moment.
Welcome to Kimo Sabe, the world famous Kimo Sabe.
Is it really world famous? Like, y'all let me know.
Smell of leather.
Oh, the smell of death. Oh my God.
Because the way everyone is talking about the smell of death, I hate that smell. I have a strong sense of smell. I would have been gagging. It takes me, I gag so quickly. So I would have been gagging if the smell was that bad.
Because it's Colorado, I'm expecting like nature walks. But we were like hanging out in a store that smelled like flesh from animals, and I couldn't take the smell. It was so bad.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. That sounds nasty. Like, especially for like the people that are vegan and or you have a strong sense of smell, sensitive stomach. Like, I'm surprised nobody gagged and like just threw up all over themselves. I know I would.
My sense of smell since I've become plant-based is on another level. When we went upstairs, it was better.
So I got a turquoise bracelet that was $1,400, and then I got Bobby a turquoise knife, and that was $1,200, for a grand total of $2,600.
So yeah, I know people are like, oh, why are they doing I know it's tacky to do the whole money thing, but I feel like they definitely do that with the housewife. Passion says the smell of death may be Ashley. Ashley is probably at home like, what have I ever done to Passion?
Stacey was looking for a keychain. And,
well, Stacey, you didn't buy anything. Is that how you stay rich?
Yes. I bought keychains for my family, and they were very happy to get them.
I know that.
Yeah, when I watched the whole thing, right, I was looking at it and I was thinking, like, what would I get if I went there? The only thing I can remotely think about would be like jewelry. If they had like some nice like jewelry or something, but in a shop or whatever that smells like that, or a store that smells like the way the people are saying, yeah, nah, I would be rushing to try and get out of there. But this is what I mean about like the housewives. Everyone is so professional, because if they didn't talk about the smell, I don't think we would have known about it.
That's right. I never look at Stacey and think she's a woman with means.
Girl, Tia, I hate to break it to you, I have never looked at you and thought you were a woman of means. And this is coming from someone who actually likes Tia. Tia, I like you, girl. But there's never been a moment that I looked at you and thought you're a woman of means. There's never been a time, even when they show the scenes at your home, I look at your home and think you're a woman of means. I'm not trying to be rude. But I've never ever looked at you as a woman of means. I look at you as someone who, yes, the father was wealthy at a point, but squandered his money, right? I've never thought of you as a woman with means. There's nothing about you. There is nothing about anybody on the show, to be completely honest, that screams a woman of means. Sorry. Not one. I don't know if I'm bugging, but I don't look at Potomac and think wealth. So, Tia, that's why you lose me.
Never.
Jazzy's laughing, but girl.
Never. Conversation
Get me
over.
out of this set right now!
Did I say something wrong?
Get me out of here!
No, you're right.
Yeah, but it sounds, to be fair, I feel like we might need to even change the title, because we insinuate that Stacey called cheap by Gizelle and Tia. I think it was more Tia.
Right.
No, I'm just saying that's not. I think she's a very stately figured woman. I think she's very tall. She's very pretty. But I've never looked at her and think, oh,
Wealth.
she's giving wealth. No. She's giving very Akira.
She's giving, I don't even know what that is. She's giving JCPenney to me.
Do we need to... Okay, I guess Chasing Penny. Chasing Penny kind of sounds broke, so I guess it's fine. The headline is fine after all. But the thing is, I know everyone is coming at Stacey for the money, but none of y'all have it like that, in my opinion. It's given average, right? Like,
say what we think.
I'm very curious. How much do the people over there in Potomac get paid? Because this ain't Atlanta. I know Atlanta, they give them money. So how much do the Potomac people get? Because they look like they live the very average lives, in my opinion, to be honest.
I don't think we need to say what we think.
But you know what? At least she is
living in her means.
Living within her means.
Stacey is living in her truth. She is consistently showing up as her.
Okay, I don't even think you have the mouth to speak. I don't even think you have the mouth to speak. Nothing about you gives means either. Now, you do look good. You do know how to put a look together, all that stuff, yes. But I don't think any of you screams means to me.
Her authentic self.
Messing up.
So her not buying anything was to me like Stacey being true to herself.
And the part of the reason why I harped on, like, come on, let's spend some money, is you want to patronize business.
Absolutely.
And as famous as Kimosabe is, they are a small business. And so they rolled out the red carpet for us.
Yes, they
did caviar on the roof. They did
It was a
bellinis. It was beautiful. This was the first time that they opened up the rooftop for any group of people.
Any
they
other
did
cast.
not open up the bar for the Beverly Hills ladies.
No.
They never did it like that. And the reason they did it is because me and Bobby patronized their business so much.
You're an avid supporter of the
Exactly. So that's really good. But yeah, I feel like all that means business. Yeah, none of them look like they don't get me wrong, they don't look broke. But when you talk of someone with means, it's given wealthy, right? And none of them give wealthy. Respectfully. When I go on holiday, I've got 2 friends. Every time they ask me to bring fridge magnets, oh my gosh, that's the funny thing. Like, I never understand why people love fridge magnets, but yeah, I had a friend who was obsessed and a hairdresser who was obsessed. So every time I would go on holiday, they would ask me for fridge magnets. And so it got to the point where I had so many stacks, and then guess what? I still have those bloody fridge magnets because now I no longer use the hairdresser. And 2, I don't even talk to the girl no more. So it's just like now I have the freaking fridge magnets. Oh, good Lord. I've been giving it out to whoever wants them. But yeah, just like, yeah, nah, fridge magnets ain't my thing. I don't really get the appeal. Don't know why Jazzy's on there because she ain't brought nothing to Real Housewives of Potomac. Yes, except like random outbursts just for attention. So yeah. Bajan says, look how Gizelle dresses. All of them.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Aspen?
Yeah, I don't think anyone enjoyed Aspen. Hey, nobody enjoyed Aspen. Did you see the eye roll that Ashley had? Ashley was like, nope, I did not enjoy Aspen. No, thank you. I think there's probably one more thing I wanted to talk about, and then we will move on to Married to Medicine. Uh-oh. I think that's the wrong thing. So. So it looks like Gizelle is also being asked another question, and it's going to lead back to Stacey. And then we'll get into Married to Medicine in a second, guys.
Do you think that Stacey is really back with her ex-husband Timo, or do you think this is a TJ 2.0?
I do. I do think they're back together. Does she really want to be with him? I would say no. But I do think they're back together.
What makes you think that?
Gizelle, why do you think she does not want to be with her husband, sister?
Listen, Stacey be hitting them streets. So I mean, Stacey.
What do you mean by Stacey be hitting them streets, Gizelle?
She is a lady of the town.
What is a lady of the town? Are you insinuating that she is a hooker? Like, what are you doing, Gizelle?
So, a lady of the town.
Yeah. So I do think that they're back together. But, whether she's happy, who knows?
Well, why get back with someone that you're not happy with?
Their daughter. I think they got back together for their daughter.
People co-parent all the time.
I agree. I'm with you, Quad.
I mean, I'm just asking.
I agree.
I don't understand.
Says the shady of the town.
Oh, this one right here.
Yes.
Gizelle, do you think that
this person on Facebook wants to know if you're still dating the guy that Stacey called you out about?
I'm still figuring out who she called me out about, but I'm dating a couple people, so yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
we'll say yes.
yourself?
So Gizelle is also in the streets, just FYI. But yeah, I don't know, Gizelle. Like, Gizelle, you have lots to say about Stacey's marriage. Timo is definitely not going to want to be on Potomac with everything that Gizelle has to say. Oh my gosh.
Are you telling on yourself? Do the people know you're dating a number of people?
Yeah.
Okay, the people know.
The people know.
Okay.
I'm in the streets, and I'm happy about my street.
She said she is in the streets and she is happy about the streets. Okay.
Streets with Stacey?
No,
You're a lady of the streets?
I mean, I'm in my happy streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not claiming the lady of the streets, honey, but I'm in my happy streets. Okay.
Like my streets.
This person.
Turns out Gizelle is dating and she's not claiming no one. Passion says, let's talk about your pastor holy. Yeah, I'm not saying that word. Got your clone that looks stunning. Second Lady Grizzle. Yeah, they definitely look alike. That pastor has a type. He has a type. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit lighthearted, which is Shamea. Then we will get into Married to Medicine business. Okay, so it's Shamea time. Okay, since Shamea likes to sing, I was like, let me introduce her with a little bit of song. Now let's go. Let me refresh so it starts from the start. Oh God, I probably should. Oh my gosh. I definitely need to mute it because of the background music. But yeah, watch. So she drops her bag and now she's strutting. She is doing what I don't know she's doing. Okay. All right. Shamea, she does too much. Is this really necessary? They just told you to walk, honey. And then she gave us that stank walk. Then a little bit more. Oh gosh, Shamea. Oh. Shamea. Shamea just gives attention seeking. Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed for her. Like, oh. Now, first of all, the body is tea though. The body is tea. It's definitely giving that Shamea has done a little something recently to her body. I know she's always had a body, but I don't remember that body looking like that. So it's giving maybe she got a little lipo or something, a little nip and tuck somewhere. Maybe. She looks nice, so I'm gonna start with something a little nice. She looks nice. The body is banging. Whatever you did, they did it well. But sis, do you have to do that much? Do you have to be doing all of that? Like it just, I don't know. There's just something about Shamea that screams attention seeking. Like I'm doing too much. I want everyone to notice me. That is what she is given, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. Like I really try with Shamea, but she just needs to chill the heck out. She just needs to chill out. Like, chill out. I understand, yes, you want to be yourself. Nobody's saying don't be yourself, do your thing. But at the same time, I just think she does way too much. Like, it really is unnecessary the way she goes about her things and, dancing everywhere and doing the most. Like, nobody's saying don't dance, but then I feel like there has to be a way to do it. And I feel like this way ain't the way. I don't know what it is, but this ain't it. Yeah, I don't know, Shamea. Like, I really try with you, but it's so hard. Everything screams attention seeking. Shamea had one foul outfit the other day on Insta. Yes, let me show you. For those who do not know the outfit we are probably talking about, this is the outfit. Like, what is this, honey? Like, Shamea, why? Passion is here saying this is a hot ass mess. Yep. Like, what is this? Like, the strings look like, are the strings on your neck gonna try to pull you? Like, what is going on? The fabric. then you see like it's not providing enough support around the teddies, then like what is this? It looks like, oh yeah, nah, this just looks wrong. And this is what I mean. I feel like at this point, I feel like the way she dresses is attention seeking. I think she does it for attention. I think that she knows that if she looks regular, we're not going to give her the attention that she wants. And so she doesn't mind the attention. I think she's low-key like Tamar Braxton, who just loves attention. Whatever the attention is, she doesn't mind what it is as long as she gets some attention. That's what I think. Um, I definitely think that's her vibe. She doesn't mind where she gets the attention as long as she gets attention. Cloning herself and her ex-friend Portia. Yep, it's definitely giving that. I'm definitely interested to see what their dynamic would be, but it's clear that Portia is not paying her dust. Every time Portia has been asked about her, Portia has not paid her dust. So I definitely think that this season Portia will not be paying her dust. Grown married woman with children, stop it. Yeah, I honestly, she gives like, I don't really want to be tied down. I want to be free. I want to be free to roam the streets, to party every night. That's the vibe she gives. And I try not to be too hard on her when it comes to that, because I know she also has a special needs daughter and that can't be easy. But I feel like she makes it hard for people to ride for her because she is just so attention seeking. Like, take a step back, relax. Not everything is, not everything needs to be extra. Please and thank you. Okay, so let's move on to Married to Medicine. What did you guys think of the last episode of Married to Medicine? I thought it was hectic. When I say hectic, I thought it was hectic. Like, what the helly? Like, it was definitely given that the people, like, were fighting. It was Quad. It was Simone. It was Heavenly. Like, it's definitely not giving no black excellence. It is not giving no black excellence whatsoever. Absolutely not. And I just think that I don't know what's going on with Married to Medicine, but it's becoming so drama. I'm like, at least give us a bit of drama, give us a little bit of, a little bit of drama, a little bit lighthearted content. This episode was a lot. Like, it just felt like there was drama left, right, and center. I felt like Simone and Heavenly could have gotten into a physical fight. It was definitely then given Quad could have gotten into a physical fight with Simone over some VIN number. I'm like, it is not that deep, sis. It's a VIN number. Like, why do you want to go to blows with somebody over a VIN number? I just don't get it. So, anyways, Heavenly met up with Carlos King, and she was saying that she was going to slap the ish out of Dr. Simone. But this is my thing. I haven't even listened to it, but I feel like if you're going to slap the ish out of Dr. Simone, why then are you saying you felt unsafe around her? Which one is it? You wanted to slap her, so is it that you don't feel unsafe around yourself? You being around her? Or Simone is the one that makes you feel unsafe? Which one is it?
Not ever have to deal with the disrespect, no matter where I'm at. I will not deal with the disrespect. You think I'm gonna just let people talk to me any kind of way? No.
This is so funny that Heavenly will say she'll not deal with disrespect, but she is the most disrespectful one of them all. That is so funny, isn't it? When the person who is disrespectful is like, nah, I don't tolerate disrespect from nobody. It's like, okay, I can dish it, but I can't take it. That's absolutely what it's given, because Heavenly, you have been disrespectful from day one of the since day one that you stepped foot on the show. You have been disrespectful. Like you have gone to hell in a lot of these arguments that you've had with the ladies. And so it's so funny for her to say that she can't tolerate disrespect and making it seem like Simone went to the level of that disrespect when, hun, you've had greater levels of disrespect over the years consistently on the show. Let's call a spade a spade. But let's keep listening.
No, only Eugene does that. Nobody else. Nobody else is going to stand for that.
Shut up. Why are you bringing Eugene into this, for goodness sake? Eugene is like, how did I get in it? And Toya, this is you I have to blame because you were the one that put Eugene in the line of fire like that.
Nobody that has self-respect is not going to stand for them women. And to me, I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. The people said, and I saw it on DJ Richie Sky. Shout out to DJ Richie Sky. He said that Heavenly looked shook.
Ooh.
The problem was, I wasn't shook in the point where I felt fear for my life with Simone or anyone else because I beat the hell out of Simone.
Okay, so what was it that you looked shook about?
What I was shook about is I'm trying really hard to keep my composure and this bitch is screaming at me and I'm like, I never felt, and you know, I talked to Jackie about it and I talked to Quad about it and they say Simone screams all the time. But I don't know, that night, I wanted to slap the shit out of her. And I said, you know what? If I got to slap the shit out of somebody, I don't need to be here. I don't need.
I hear it. Like, if you feel like you want to slap the ish out of somebody, you know, for your safety, so you don't end up going to jail, it's best not to show up. You definitely should not. I think that Heavenly stirred the pot. She stirred the pot because there was no reason for you to bring the whole VIN number situation when it happened ages ago. You brought it up because you knew exactly what you were doing. So it's like now that is gotten too hot, you want to get out of the kitchen.
Need to be
So
here
that's
because if
why
I
you
feel
wanted
like
to
that,
leave. Okay.
if I feel like that, because she was screaming at me, and honestly, the VIN number thing was a key, right? It was a joke, meaning
this Heavenly is a mad woman, in my opinion. Did she just say this thing was a joke? The VIN number thing was a joke. What do you mean was a joke? How can you say that? Why did you say it to Quad when Quad was getting so upset that the VIN number thing was a joke? This is what I mean. You started ish and now you want to try to clean it up and say, oh, the VIN number thing was a joke. Like, what are we doing? Oh, you can't make this ish up.
that Simone did this on television. I don't know if they played it or not, but Simone, we were all sitting in Jackie's kitchen when she said, I looked up Contessa's building and she does not own it, right? And I was like, well, she don't own it. And I believed her. I was like, well, shit, I don't know why Contessa would lie like that or whatever. Simone gets her information wrong. And so we were laughing about it because, you know, and then she said, if I get the VIN number, I look up Quasta. To me, it was funny. It wasn't.
Why didn't you say that when you were saying that to, like, this is why I'm so confused. Why didn't you say that when you went to carry the bone? And I don't like how Carlos is just there smiling in her face and not telling her the truth. The truth being, sister, like, let's call a spade for a second. The way that Simone said it was a joke, you didn't say that to Quad. You stirred the pot. You watched Quad get upset, and you said absolutely nothing. Now you're telling us it was a joke. We could have told you it was a joke since, and that is so frustrating. Emily, it's inappropriate when you're trying to get a government position to act like this. Jason, welcome to the party. And yes, you're absolutely right. I think it's shocking that at this rate, they are talking about the fact that she may win, allegedly. They are talking about the fact that she may win. Can you believe that? Like, is this what the world has turned into? Where someone that can be as disrespectful as they want can get away with things like that? Absolute madness. It should not be okay at all. And so I just think Heavenly, like, it's just like Heavenly just does too much. Like I don't have the words for Heavenly. I just feel like she does too much. I feel like at the end of the day, you knew what it was. You could have said it was a joke, you didn't. You could have said it was a joke, you did not. And I just think like it's so sad that like people let Heavenly get away with so much and nobody really holds her accountable, and she seems to be able to like rewrite history. When she talks about the VIN number, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Did at what when did she say it was a joke? There was nothing about her saying it was a joke at all. She watched Quad get upset and she said nothing about it being a joke. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some quick. I'm just trying to type something real quick. But yeah, at no point did she say, "Oh, yo, guys, no, Quad, don't get upset. This was even before you guys were cool, and it was just a funny thing. It was a joke." She didn't say that. She stirred the pot, and then she watched the people battle it out, which I just think is horrible. Like, why would you do that? And so, yes, I definitely agree she's very, very inappropriate with the whole thing. And I just think that it's not okay for her to be able to get away with things as she always has.
It wasn't.
It wasn't
embarrassed or
malicious
makes me-
intent.
I felt like Simone has a lot of stuff to deal with. Like we all.
Oh, please, Heavenly, now you're bringing her family stuff into it. What do you mean it wasn't like that? But think about it for a second. Quad came into her face, was getting real aggressive with her. Do you think that she wouldn't be upset? Like, I don't understand. Are you for going to relay the message like that? If Quad is coming to her on that level of aggression, I would be upset too. I'm not going to be like, oh, how did you tell her? I would be upset too.
Do to be looking up somebody's stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I could go further and say, different things, but I'm trying to do better.
Oh, please. You're trying to do better since the day
But
you're doing the show.
who got the time, first of all? Second of all, if you did it and you proud that you looking up people's stuff and I do this for a living and all of this, that, and the other. Damn, somebody calling me. Sorry. Can you still see me?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, if you did it, why you mad that somebody said it, especially damn, she gonna be mad. Especially when you did it on television. Y'all be acting like Heavenly be just so bad. I'm telling you.
It's because you are like the whole thing was on television. No issue was made of it. Then you took it and went to tell Quad about it recently. You didn't say it was a joke. And then now she's upset all over again. So that is your fault, actually. Yes.
I don't know if they played it or not, but I remember we were sitting in Jackie's kitchen.
Yeah, so we've already watched this. But yes, I definitely feel like, look here, I blame Heavenly. How did Eugene get in it? Yep. I be feeling the same way sometimes. Heavenly be talking. I gotta take deep breaths when she's talking. Says the person running for office. See, Heavenly, that's why people always at your neck, because you talk a lot of smack on social media. What's this mess? I'm gonna say it and I take it back. You can't. And for you to be running for a Congress, you need to be a bit more classy. Yeah, she's not classy. Anyone that votes for her, vote for her at your own risk. That's up to y'all. She's telling the truth. The only cast member that allows leave Eugene out of it. I thought she was running for office. Why does she even have time for this banter? She's clearly not busy enough. Heavenly, you talk about everyone in the family, but when it comes to your family, you never want to talk about your business, but you talk about you going to slap somebody away. Yep. Sorry, I'm with Toya. I wouldn't vote for her either. I wouldn't either. She just said she would never get physical when Carlos asked her a question previously. She says whatever she feels like the people want to hear at this point. Everybody's like confused as to why she is definitely. Bajin says, I'm off. I don't watch Married to Medicine. Okay, honey, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, my lovely. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. But yeah, I just think, honestly, Heavenly needs to chill the heck out. She really does need to chill the heck out. You started this, so it's not up to you, honey. Now she has something to say.
I saw what y'all did. And
Now she's talking about the whole altercation between Yandy. Basically, Yandy had to restrain Quad during the conversation with Dr. Simone.
And Quad kind of, Quad on them hormones, so she kind of snapped out. You know what I'm saying? Her girl Yandy had to come get her. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, how bad? Wait.
Of course, like I don't know why people acted like they didn't see how bad it got. Like it got really bad. I thought like the way Quad was like bucking, it was definitely giving like she's about to pop Simone at the mouth. That's what it was given to me. So I'm quite surprised that Carlos is looking like he's shocked. Like, honey, didn't you see what we saw?
Hey, it was because I did see Yandy. Are you saying the altercation was so bad that Yandy had to restrain Quad from jumping on Simone?
Yes, Quad went off, and Yandy came and got her, like pulled her back. Yes, and you got to understand, Angel is Quad's friend. They've been friends for years before the show, so of course Angel gonna be Team Quad.
I get that, but at the same time, it's like it's given. So wait, was Angel then trying to like join in? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Did it almost become physical between Quad and Simone?
Never say that because it always seems that way. Like to me, even when me and Toya were confronted, in my mind, I knew I wasn't gonna ever fight Toya. I don't think it was going to be physical, but they got in each other's face. We do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how people deal with like people getting in their faces. Like that's my personal space, honey. Like if you get in my face, don't be surprised.
So no, I would say no. It wouldn't have been physical, but they were both of them were pretty intense. And my whole thing is Simone will say whatever she wants to say, but she don't want you to call her out on it. She start hollering and screaming, and it becomes like, I see why. I ain't gonna say that.
You want to say something about her marriage? Sis, is that what you're about to say? Girl.
Jesus. Come on back, Congresswoman. Come on back. But you understand that we all messy. Don't put
Heavenly talks too much smack, man. For someone that is so-called running for office, you are talking a lot of smack. But then again, like, I guess that's what works in politics nowadays.
it on Heavenly that she's a messy bitch. We
I
all
would agree.
messy.
I would agree with that.
We all say things we should not say.
Even Jackie. I love Dr. Jackie.
Jackie is a messy brother Tucker. She just do her stuff a little bit different. My stuff just hit harder.
Yeah, because you're way too abrasive with it. You are not, sleek with it. You're very abrasive. That's why everybody knows that you're messy, sis. You be doing too much. That's why the people are calling you messy.
You know why? Because when they do their mess, they be lying. Okay, my husband got illegitimate children. Okay, my husband cheated on me. Where the receipts? But when I say my shit.
Well, you did say.
Well, this is why I need Mariah to come in and bring the receipts. Bring the receipts. That's why I need Mariah to bring the receipts, because it's given. There's so many receipts, but nobody brings the receipts when it comes to Heavenly. So bring the receipts, Mariah. They need to bring Mariah back so Mariah can clock her ass, because I don't think none of them are able to handle Heavenly.
That's the problem.
This congresswoman or whatever she's running for, you need to go and chill and be practicing what you're doing. I really wish Heavenly would do a recap. I miss it so much. Well, you're getting it now. Meanwhile, Quad and Simone were laughing a couple of weeks ago on live together. You'll be dragging Simone, and I'm thinking they're putting on a show. Quad needs to be over there with her friends and loving. They can never make me hate Dr. Heavenly. That's Dr. Simone, a little menace. Ugh. Yeah, I can't read this alone. Quite so mad for nothing, unless you know that car is rented and not in your name. Okay. I'm just reading. We have been tired of this fake beef Simone has with Quad. It's nothing but jealousy and mad because Quad didn't include Simone in her business. And now we got Heavenly talking about she don't feel safe. I feel like that's a ploy to get someone fired. Don't make that claim when you're speaking on husbands. Absolutely. It's definitely giving you're trying to push Simone out. But then again, the way they pushed Mariah out, I guess they all deserve to be pushed out at some point. So, it's fair game. Quad hates them bringing up her money compared to her bills, honey. She absolutely hates that. How come King didn't come to get his queen? King was like, let them fight. Let it rip if you want to. But anyway, guys, I am tired. I need to go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. Give this a like, share, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on your notifications so you know every single time